Youth athletics. Most people would agree that it is beneficial for their kids to play sports. Whether it is recreational or competitive, youth athletics is an excellent way for kids to make friends and learn to stay active at a young age. There's always a risk of injury when it comes to athletics, but what sets youth athletics apart from all other levels of competition is the lack of care for the injuries. Our young athletes' health is being overlooked every day. The National Athletic Trainers Association has been pushing for years for schools to provide athletic training services for their athletes, yet only 42% of high schools offer such services. That's less than half. Some people may think that athletic injuries don't occur as often in the younger populations, yet a Centers for Disease Control study in 2005 through 2006 states that high school athletes account for over 2 million injuries a year, and that is only what is reported by schools with certified athletic trainers on hand. There are over 400,000 concussions reported in high school athletics a year, and with less than half of our nation's high schools having certified athletic trainers available, that means we have over 200,000 athletes at risk for second impact syndrome. Second impact syndrome is a fatal occurrence of receiving a second concussion before the previous one has healed. And half of all cases of second impact syndrome are from when an athlete returns to play too early after a concussion. Certified athletic trainers are trained to recognize and treat concussions. They are also trained to know when it is safe for an athlete to return to play after a concussion has occurred. This is training that the majority of coaches out there do not have. And let's not just think that concussions are the only main issue here. There's also heat illness, sudden cardiac death, dehydration, and let's not forget about the spectators' events. They also have medical emergencies. All of these are situations that athletic trainers are trained for and more than prepared to handle. So let's get down to it. As a parent, are you comfortable with letting your child play sports with no medical care provided? And as a school administrator, is the health of your student athletes really worth neglecting? Did you need to build that new concession stand or resod all the practice fields instead of hiring an athletic trainer? And for those large schools that already have an athletic trainer, is that one athletic trainer truly able to care for all of your student athletes at the same time? Or do you just think that it's impossible for two major injuries to occur at opposite ends of the school property? Maybe it's time we start caring more about the health of our young athletes and less about ourselves. March is National Athletic Training Month, and everybody needs an athletic trainer.